General Leave Policy. All employees are entitled to leave in accordance with the relevant labor law and statutory provisions. Where the terms, entitlements, or practices might conflict, the applicable employment terms and governing labor law will take precedence. All planned leaves must be mutually agreed between the employee and the functional manager, where the latter shall not withhold the approval of a leave, taking into account the workload and the employee's needs. Leave must be approved in advance, except when the employee can't anticipate the absence for cases such as sickness and emergencies. As per the Pakistani labor law, employees are entitled to the following leaves per year. Annual or privileged leaves. During the first year of employment, employees are not eligible for any annual or privileged leave. However, the leave days will be accrued based on 1.16 days per month and will be accumulated in the employee's leave balance. Once the employee completes his first year of employment, he will have 14 days in his annual leave balance, which have been accumulated during the past period. For the following years, the leave days will continue to be added to the leave balance based on 1.16 days per month. Applications for annual leaves exceeding 1 week must be submitted at least 1 month prior to the anticipated leave date. Casual leaves. Employees are eligible for 10 days casual leave after completing 3 months of employment. The casual leave is granted to the employee upon contingent situations, such as sudden illness or any other urgent matter that he should attend to. For approval of the casual leave, the employee must present evidence documents proving the existence of the emergency. In the absence of such documents, the leave will be approved upon the direct manager's discretion. The casual leave must be utilized 2 days at a time, unless more days are approved by the direct manager. If a casual leave is taken before or after a weekend without being approved, the whole leave, including the casual days and the weekend, will be considered as an unpaid leave. Sick leaves. Employees are eligible for 16 days half-paid leave days per year as a sick leave. The employee has the discretion to use his sick leaves in a count of 8 fully paid leave days per year. Sick leaves are approved upon the submission of a certified medical report covering the requested leave period. Exceptions to this may be granted on a case-by-case basis, upon the evaluation of such specific request and subject to the functional manager's approval. Religious rituals leave. Employees are eligible for up to 60 days per year, fully paid, for exercising their religious rituals, including Hajj, Umrah, and Ziyarat. The number of approved eligible days per year depends on the actual duration of the rituals trip, where the employee will provide travel documents evidence if required. Further, the direct manager has the right to reject a specific leave request of a type that the employee has already exercised within the same year. Maternity leave. Female employees are eligible for 12 weeks or 84 days as maternity leave, fully paid after completing at least 4 months of employment before the delivery date. This leave includes the days before and after delivery, where the maximum duration before delivery is 6 weeks. Paternity leave. Paternity leave is a special paid leave granted to male employees in relation with the birth of a new baby. Employees are entitled to 1 day paid paternity leave, which is applicable only during the first week of the baby's birth date. Death leave. Death leave is a special paid leave granted to an employee in the case of death of a direct family member. The leave duration is 3 days, in case of the death of relatives from the first or second level. Generally, The leave duration is confirmed based on the specific situation, taking into account the relationship level, the need for travel to attend the funeral, and other factors. Official holidays. As per the country's labor law, employees are allowed for fully paid leaves during national and country official holidays. The holiday durations will be announced to all employees in advance. Unpaid leaves. Employees may apply for unpaid leaves after the consumption of their annual leaves. However, functional managers will have the discretion to approve or reject unpaid leaves that an employee is not otherwise entitled to. Unpaid leave must not in any case exceed 30 days per year. This entitlement is subject to change from time to time based on the company policies. Leave encashment. Leave encashment is not applicable as per Exceed's policies. Special exceptions may be granted, however, on a case-by-case basis, upon the approval of the functional manager. Company has the full right to reject any request for leave encashment based on its full discretion. In case of granting such approval, encashment will be based on the basic salary at the time of leave eligibility. Other leave terms. Weekend and official holidays that occur during the annual leave are considered part of it, and no compensation days will be given in lieu thereof. Carry forward of leave days. Employees are allowed to carry forward their privileged leave days only, with a total of 14 days, to the next year. Those leave days must be utilized during that consecutive year. The leave days will still be incremented throughout the year at 1.16 days per month. By the end of the mentioned year, the leave balance will reach 28 days if no leaves are utilized, and that will be the maximum allowed total leave balance. The leave counter will stop incrementing after that number, and therefore, the employee will not be eligible for any more leave days unless he starts using his leave balance to allow the accumulation of new leave days. Casual leaves eligibility expires during each year, and they are not carried forward to the consecutive years.